Face the king, face the king. I can already see your face is really pink. Go have a drink before you step up to me. I can knock you out 1, 2, 3. No Rocky 3, just Muhammad Ali. I'ma take a girl next and make her call me Poppy. Come back next time and maybe y'all shot at me. Alright, so who am I here today?
Kevin Palacios.
Alright, so what do you prefer between unlimited food or unlimited Wi-Fi?
I go unlimited Wi-Fi, honestly.
How come?
I could watch anything anywhere, doesn't matter where.
Wait, but what about food? Then what are you gonna eat?
I mean, I could throw that shit, I could Uber it, or if not, I could just order it. So I'm chilling. As long as I have Wi-Fi, so I'll be good.
Real. Alright, so who am I here today?
Michael Jackson.
Alright, so would you rather eat fish for the rest of your life, or would you rather smell like fish for the rest of your life?
But I'd rather eat fish. I love fish. I like sushi, salmon, anything fishy, really. I love shrimp. Yeah, Cajun shrimp, a seafood boil, that shit goes hard, yeah.
So you like any kind of seafood?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So what do you think about like if you were to smell like fish for the rest of the year?
I don't want to smell like fish. Like, I just rather eat fish, you know, like, because I can just brush my teeth, you know, so it wouldn't be a problem with my mouth.
Yeah. Alright, so am I here today?
My name is Brenda.
Alright, so what would you prefer between no toothpaste for a week or no deodorant for a week?
I would do no deodorant for a week
Wait, why?
because I'll just be smelly for a whole week, and then I think I'm gonna have the best shower afterwards.
Wait,
I don't know.
well, what if like let's say you go to school, right, and then you smell bad?
Well, then those people around me se va a tener que aguantar. They're gonna have to, you know, just suffer for a little bit. Yeah.
But they're not gonna think like you're homeless or what?
I mean, maybe it won't smell that bad. You know, I'll put like some perfume. You know, también ahí.
Real.
Yeah.
Alright, so am I here today?
Amanda. Yesenia.
Alright, so what would you prefer, to be a professional hacker or a professional doctor?
I feel like a professional hacker
Why?
just because easier. I won't be so burnt out if I was a doctor, you know? I mean, if I was a if I was a hacker, like it would just like be so much easier, you know?
Yeah, real. Alright, so what about you? What would you prefer to be like, wait, what would you prefer between not able to use YouTube or not able to use TikTok?
I'd rather not be able to use YouTube just because I feel like I can find all the videos or clips of the videos on TikTok.
So what was your reaction when TikTok was supposedly getting banned?
It wasn't that bad for me actually. Like, yeah, I would go back to open the TikTok app, but I wasn't like, oh my god, I'm gonna die type of reaction.
Alright, so am I here today?
Bernice.
Alright, so what would you rather have the ability to control between fire or water?
Fire.
How come?
When I was younger, I read the book Firestarter by Stephen King, and this little girl gets like kidnapped by government agents because she can control fire, ends up blowing up an entire government building with her powers. I like that thought.
Oh.
I like that thought. So.
So you're not planning to fire this whole location, right?
No,
Oh. Alright.
don't worry about it. Don't worry. You a cop? You a cop?
What?
You a cop? You questioning
I'm a
me?
cop.
You
Nope.
interrogating me?
Nope.
All right then.
Alright, so who am I here today?
Jaylus.
Alright, so would you rather live where it's always summer or would you rather live where it's always winter?
Summer.
How come?
Cause I prefer warmer months mostly. That's like my main reason.
So what do you think about winter?
Winter is just too cold for me. I can't.
Real.
It's not for me.
Alright, so who am I here today?
Kenny.
Alright, so what would you prefer, to never get sick or to never get tired?
Never get sick.
How so?
I feel for the past months, I feel like my whole immune system has been through like a Vietnam War. So it would be nice to like, especially with the whole weather's change. So it would be nice to have a break from sickness for a whole year. And getting tired, at least you get to sleep.
Alright, so who am I here today?
Emilio Cortez.
Alright, so what would you prefer, to have a majestic house or a modern house?
I would rather have a modern house just because it looks a lot more cleaner, in my opinion, and it looks a lot more, well, modern. Modern.
So what do you think about the modern houses nowadays?
Well, they look a little bit copy and paste version. It just depends, you know, if you don't add anything towards it, it doesn't really have too much personality. Like in certain neighborhoods, they all look the same if you look at the map. Now compared to a majestic house, they do look different, but the reason why I would pick a modern house just because you can do a lot of things to it, and honestly, it just looks a lot more easier to gatekeep.
Alright, so who am I here today?
Nicole.
Alright, so what would you prefer, 1 year without cutting your hair or 2 years without cutting your nails?
I'd probably say 1 year without cutting my hair, because then, I don't know, the nails thing, I don't want to get it too long and like, you know, I'd be scratching myself all the time, so I'd probably say the 1 year with just my hair, yeah.
So what you believe by 1 year, like how long will your hair be?
I'm gonna be honest, my hair doesn't grow that long, or like my hair doesn't grow fast, so I don't think it'd be that long. I don't think it'd be like tangled, but probably say like it'd probably reach my back at least, maybe.
Alright, so who am I here today?
Diego Manzo.
Alright, so what would you prefer, to sleep with the socks on or barefoot?
Honestly, I'll prefer to sleep barefoot because when I'm sleeping on my socks, I feel like I still have shoes on, and I like to feel like my blanket. I don't know, it just triggers me sleeping with socks on.
Alright, so who am I here today?
Listen,
Alright, so what would you prefer between free money or free gold?
I'll pick the gold because it's more valuable.
Like how much would it be like?
Well, compared to money, like I feel like it's easier to like transfer too. And yeah.
Alright, so who am I here today?
Sophia.
Alright, so what would you prefer, to be stung by a bee or bitten by a snake?
I would prefer to be stung by a bee than bitten by a snake because snake have the fangs and poisonous venom.
So what about the bee sting?
The bee sting, I feel like it wouldn't hurt as much and it's a lot less lethal.
Alright, so who am I here today?
I'm with Alexander.
Alright, so what would you rather, between eat without getting any weight or eat without paying for it?
Eat and not have to pay for it.
How come?
Because if you think about it, if you eat and you don't gain any weight, eventually you're gonna just like die.
Yeah, so you could just leave, right?
Yeah, but if you eat and not have to pay for it, you can eat whatever you want and literally just infinite. You can go anywhere and not have to pay for anything. Yeah.
Alright, so who am I here today?
I'm with Tim.
Alright, so what would you prefer, to have no teeth or have no hair?
To be honest with you, probably no hair. Yeah, having no teeth would be a struggle.
Whip, you'll be bald though then.
You know, like with a bald head, you gotta take care of it, but I don't know. No teeth is like so bad. I feel like you couldn't chew food, you know? So that would suck.
So you're gonna have to drink it like everything by like
you'd have to
a
drink
straw?
everything. Yeah, nah, that would suck. I would not want to do that whatsoever. Like imagine having pizza or like a burger like that. Like
oh my god.
Nah, that would not be fun.
I will throw up.
Yeah. Nah, not good.
Alright, so am I here today?
Yeah.
Alright, so what would you prefer, between the $5 million right now or a 5-minute conversation with Jesus?
I would choose the I would just have a conversation with Jesus Christ.
Wait, how come?
Because Jesus Christ was the one who created the earth, and the one who was giving us life each day to live. But that's why I'd rather have a conversation with Jesus Christ than the $5 million.
So give up the $5 million and burn it.
Yes.
Alright, so am I here today?
Andres.
Alright, so what would you prefer, between 1 year without cutting your hair or 2 years without cutting your nails?
I'd probably do 1 year without cutting my hair.
How come?
I think I've already grown my hair out like a year, and it actually ends up coming like down below my ears, but without cutting your nails, that'll be 1, uncomfortable, 2, dirty.
Hey guys, long time no see. It's been a while since I uploaded, like since February. But yeah guys, so I've been out on YouTube because like I've been like focusing on school, you know, get good grades and everything, and just, I guess you could say, like giving it a break on YouTube and just focusing on school. But yeah guys, so welcome back. I'll be back on uploading more and more videos for you guys coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Firstly, I would like to say thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, please hit the like and hit the subscribe button to miss coming videos that we do in the future. And if you're still here, my OG fans, supporters, or OG, anybody who known me since the very back, you guys are real one. And I appreciate you so much and giving me the time so that way I could like focus on 2 things, like school and more videos, you know? So yeah guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay blessed. Since 2022, I could never imagine I've been put into the Spicy Noodle Challenge one last time. But I'll do this for the challenge because someone challenged me.
Ready for part 2?